back, guys, to another video. It's episode number 3 of this Leicester City Mielce career mode series. As you guys did see in episode number 2, it was great. We were incredible again. Then we beat Preston 3-1, beat Coventry 3-1 in the derby, and then beat Aston Villa in the cup. It was 1-0 Villa at half-time. We equalised midway through the second half, and then Fiesta, the Belgian centre-back, Ryan Tyres from a corner in the last minute from Madison's delivery, and made it 2-1 to us. So we're now in the next round of Carabao Cup. Today we've got Huddersfield, deadline day, Blackburn Rovers, Leeds, and Southampton. So we're hoping for a good game. The next round of Cup's been drawn. We're away to Palace in the Premier League. Another Premier League tie for us on the road this time. Mielce has done very well in charge. But there it is, the league standing so far. 3 points are clear at the top of the division. Mielce has been in charge 7 games. 2 Carabao Cup ties, 2 and 5 championship games. He's won all 7 of them. His incredible run continues so far. But he will slip up eventually. Okay, but for the trip today to face Huddersfield in the league, Fisa does start after a goal, the winning goal in midweek that he scored. Very proud of him. Bruna will start today. Tillemans does come in for Madison, who's very tired. Madison's very tired. Madison still hasn't left, but could leave beyond the end of the window. And let's see, and Lafille will start out wide as Alexander Garnacho will drop to the bench following fitness. But hopefully we go into this game there. 5 points behind us, Huddersfield. Prediction, chat please, guys. I'm going to go 2-1 Leicester. But here we go. It's a rainy day here in Huddersfield. Under Neil Warnock they are. Huddersfield versus Leicester City. Mielce knows what he's doing in the Championship. This series, I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying giving you a broadcast of it, and it's incredible to take on Huddersfield Town on the road. There's the fans of Huddersfield. But Danny Ward knows, playing in midweek, made a lot of crucial saves to deny Villa a lot of goals, but he really knows he's in the next round of a Carabao Cup team. We are a Championship club, of course, but doing the dumb business. If you're watching, please subscribe if you're new and welcome to man. Well, I know a little bit about Huddersfield. Neil Warnock is a great coach, is Neil Warnock. Joe Rhodes, ex-Scotland international, very dangerous. Knockers, very dangerous on his game. Hogg has been a great loyalty to them. Thomas Vlackley plays for Czech Republic national team and is a Huddersfield player. He'd be a good goalie one day. Well, after the win against Aston Villa in the Cup in last episode during the week there, Vasees comes into defence, Brunda comes into midfield, Lafille comes in, and Yuri Tillemans also starts. James Madison drops to the bench. But Madison knows his fine form has seen him not receive an offer to leave the club again. But Sporting didn't come in, but he could still leave before deadline day. You never know. Let's go. Barney Party to kick it off to Ruben Loftus-Cheek. Here's Brunda trying to work hard for the Championship club, and I'm giving him the opportunity he can today. Here's Lafille. Good from the Belgian centre-back who loses it. It was vexing when he came off the bench against Aston Villa, scoring that winning goal midweek. Did the Belgian. Christensen. On to Harvey Barnes. Still trying to do very well out on that right. He's robbed, it's Jonathan Rhodes. To Rodden. Oh, that's good movement. Ruben Loftus-Cheek gets it away well. But 3 points clear at the top of the Championship right now, this Leicester City team under Mielce. Harvey Barnes gets it from Vardy. As Harvey Barnes finds Batterin. Good ball in. It's Batterin, I know that now. Ruben's off to Sheik to Lee. Tillemans. Batterin. Out to the right for Harvey Barnes. Now on to Christensen here at the back post. He looks for the back post. It was Jimmy Vardy at the back post there. Jimmy Vardy starting to score a couple of goals now. Jimmy Vardy. Good. Here's Lee. Vardy Party. Back to Lee. On the angle. Balky got done well to the Czech Republic international. So now James Madison's on the bench. Watching Tillemans taking corners will be heartbroken. Tillemans with a corner. Great ball in and a good ball in. And it's headed in by Jamie Vardy, who really knows he's going to have to get his tally going. And Jamie scores the first goal of episode number 3 here. It's incredible. Great header by Jamie Vardy. A great assist by Yuri Tillemans, who's also started the championship pretty poor, but Vardy knows he's starting to score goals. Vardy Party is getting used to Bielsa now. And Vardy Party is happy. Vardy scores his 3rd championship goal of the season to Jamie Vardy. It's really good to see him still at the championship. This Leicester team know bringing in signings was a very good idea for the championship. Players might not want to play in the championship, but some of them signed for a good amount of money to help us out in the championship. Vardy to Batterin. There's Harvey Barnes. Christensen's alongside him. Christensen has been playing right back the last couple of games, but will probably go back to his usual left back in a couple of games' time. He's going to have to get back in time. He is back, hopefully. Yes, he is. Johnny Evans is back too. Christensen, well done. On to Johnny Evans. Ruben Loftus-Cheek to Tillemans. Tillemans on to Harvey Barnes. Harvey Barnes was going to go right, I think he was. That Huddersfield claim. That didn't come off their man, it did though, clearly. Christensen really knows he's a championship player for now, and helping Leicester in the championship is all he wants to do this season, and trying to be a competitive player. Harvey Barnes. On to Tillemans. Good for Jamie Vardy here. Vardy laid it back for Harvey Barnes here. It's Harvey Barnes to the back post. Lafie's there! And Lafie scores his first goal for Leicester. And he is happy he scores for the championship club. He really is delighted he's got his first goal for the club. He's some cracking players, the player I thought of to look at the potential thing that he's got. And he really knows he's playing for Leicester City in the championship. Desperate to get him into the Premier League at first goal. Only Bielsa knows he's brought in a star boy. Lafie's first goal for the club. He's obviously happy. It's dreamland now. And he's very happy he's arrived at English Championship 2nd tier. Lafie makes it 2-0 after 20 minutes. The Frenchman with his first goal for the club. He is very happy indeed that Leicester brought him in the championship. Here come Huddersfield. They are 5 points behind us. It looks like it could be extending to 8. Ruben Loftus-Cheek to Lafie. This is really the Leicester City tick-attacker that Bielsa wanted from his players at the start of the game. And here is Lafie. He's going to have to pass one more. He does. Well done there. Tillemans in the middle. Ruben Loftus-Cheek trying to win it back for Batterin. Unlucky. Roma, he can be dangerous on his day. Goes to Rudden. Million. He's very dangerous at times. And here come Huddersfield. They hit the shot. He'll come off the post, or Danny Ward tipped onto the post. But Danny Ward knows what he had to do. Danny Ward, capability of goalkeeping. A knock-on with the corner. Huddersfield get the effort into the arms of Danny Ward. Ward, good header by Vardy. Tillemans good and headed in the air too. Harvey Barnes onto Christensen. Great break from Christensen. Great break from the fullback. The fullback's still going. He's still got it. And he tried to whip it in, but it's a corner to Leicester. Yuri Tillemans. Good delivery. Fees is there. Oh, Fees is high on confidence after scoring the winner in the last minute in the Carabao Cup at Aston Villa on Wednesday night. Very capable of doing it. Harvey Barnes wants to take it short, but Tillemans whips it in. Johnny Evans looked to get there. Lafie wins it back for Fees. Batterin out to Tillemans. Great touch by Tillemans. An offside against Harvey Barnes, but really how Leicester team are just showing the quality of dominance and why they want to win the championship for the moment. Leicester, we are foxes. Christensen, well done to Fees, and it's going to be half time. That's half time. It's Huddersfield Town 0, Leicester City 2, Leicester 2-0 up at half time. Jimmy Vardy headed the one in, headed them in front, and then Lafie made it 2-0. It's incredible how Leicester City are just so dominant in this championship. At the moment, it's going to be 8 wins in a row from Elton, but it's going to be 6 league wins in a row to start off the new season, as Leicester are no bound for the Premier League one day. Southampton there drawing leads, they're winning. What's the half-time stats here? 4 shots to 2, dominating possession though are this Leicester City team. But it's 2-0 at half-time to the King Power Stadium team who are on the road today. Continuing their 100% start to the season and unbeaten still is incredible. Johnny Evans wins it well. Lafie onto Batterin, who loses it. Batterin is capable of playing in this level, of course he is. That's why we brought him in. Here's Rhodes. Right from the former Scotland international, but Fees wins it back. Ruben Loftus-Cheek. Ruben Loftus-Cheek to Jamie Vardy, who's going to go try and go route one in Yuri Tillemans. Will try and push his marker. He can't win it, but can we win it back? Free kick has been given to Leicester. It's Lafie. That's a good ball, actually. Not bad ball in. Knocked away by Matthew Loughton, though. Here come Huddersfield. They're desperate to find a way back in this tie. Although Lafie's, the Belgian's been excellent so far. Well done, Ruben Loftus-Cheek. Batterin loses it. Hogg onto Nokia. Good tackle though in the end. Batterin loses it again. There's the Croatian star. Good effort, and Huddersfield claim that took a touch and didn't take a touch, so Danny Ward gets the goal kick. Christensen to Fez. And Batterin. Ruben Loftus-Cheek to Lafise. Here's Lafise. Look to get that inside for Ruben Loftus-Cheek there. Couple of subs are going to come on. He will come on for Ruben Loftus-Cheek. And James Maddison will come on for Harvey Barnes. James Maddison will probably only get about 25 minutes of action today. Middlesbrough there controlling their game. I think they brought in Diaz from Blackburn Rovers. Massive signing. James Justin, well done, well in. But the Leicester City subs finally arrive on. Loughton. Hogg. Simlin. Johnny Evans away for Basila on loan from Liverpool. Finds Lafie, who loses it. Well, blocked by Johnny Evans. Lost by Evans in the end, but James Justin wins it back for Tillemans. And Johnny Evans, he is down. He looks hurt, does Johnny Evans. I think Johnny Evans will have to be subbed off. That's just a handball by Johnny Evans, but Johnny Evans has went down. Well, it isn't down on the pitch, but he has went down a little bit for a little bit longer than we thought he would. But Christensen will move to centre back. Thomas will come on to play it right back though, but Johnny Evans is going to be brought off as a caution though. We are going to bring off Johnny Evans as a caution. He's limping off as well, Johnny Evans. But off goes Johnny Evans, sadly with a wee injury. Might make a little wee bit of an injury, Johnny Evans. Luke Thomas will come on for him in defensive areas. But Johnny Evans, look, he'll come up there. Guys say it's an injury. I don't want to risk it. And I don't want to be injured for too long. But Batterin well cleared off the line. That's good header off the line. But sadly, it's sad to see Johnny Evans off, but hopefully he's okay. But it's just for a caution. I brought him off. He might not be actually injured for too long, but I just want to bring him off for a caution. Lafie. Oh, he's got the pace. Can he make it 3-0? No, he can't. Corner Leicester. Jamie Vardy became the captain, but he's gone off, and Tillemans will become it. Anyway, but also Alexander Garnacho is going to come on for at least 10 minutes. Garnacho was dropped out of the team today due to fitness, but he's off the bench, thankfully. Tillemans with a corner, now the captain for the remainder of the game. Tillemans desperate to do very well now, as he knows he's the captain now. Tillemans. Rhodes away. Christensen. Finds James Justin. Look for Passandaka there. Come on, James Justin. Well done. Well recovered from the left back. Pearson. Huddersfield know they've got to try and get a goal. I don't know who's he's trying to find. Danny Ward's coming off his line though, but Danny Ward knows it's a goal kick. Huddersfield Town really know they've just been poor today against the league leaders. Here's passing Daka. Alexander Garnacho onto James Justin, who did get a couple of efforts against Villa in midweek to James Justin. Pearson with a handball, free kick Leicester. Going to be taken by the talented man, James Maddison. Like he did in midweek, Maddison! And last weekend he did, but Garnacho unlucky. Forward, Basuna, well done. Good touch by Maddison in the end. Here's Alexander Garnacho. He looked for, I think, Daka, but I think he was aiming for Maddison though. Behind Jimmy Justin. Tillemans will look back well, did Tillemans. Hassan Daka. Hogg. Tanoka, will Huddersfield have the last laugh of the game. It's Ward, blocked by Christensen. And the free kick has been awarded. Stoppage time is well over. Just need to get the free kick away. Tanoka. Blocked by Tillemans, but it doesn't matter. That's full time. Huddersfield 0. Huddersfield Town 0. Leicester City 2. And that's 8 wins in a row from the outside charge of Leicester, but it's 6 league wins in a row for him. He really knows the performances have continued to impress himself as coach. But really how it's going well. There it is, leave him. He did score the second goal. There's Johnny Evans next to him. Johnny Evans was taken off for a caution due to an injury. Johnny Evans will hopefully be okay though to be available for games. So Leeds season win and Southampton have drew with Stoke City. But another good win for Mielsa in charge of Leicester City.
Some questions regarding the match.
Johnny Evans, it'll be a challenge for Johnny Evans. It's just said there he will be ruled out for 4 weeks with injury. All credit to the players, still put a performance. Looking, there are no easy games in this league when you're trying to get promoted. So Vestergaard, he is a player I would willing to sell. He's not going to get the chance, but I think since now Johnny Evans is injured, we're going to reject it because Johnny Evans, let's see, he's out for 4 weeks with injury of a sprained ankle. So means the captain will miss 4 weeks of action. That's pretty sad. I'll have to think about who is going to be the captain. So Bunda, the position change thing has got right for a cam for him. He's now a 75. He's growing very nicely. +2 already at the Championship club. Loving his career, he says, at the Championship club. So that's brilliant to see. Where's Lafave? We're going to convert him into left mid if we can. Actually will. How long will that take? 63 weeks. Okay. That's a major blow for Johnny Evans, though, ahead of the Blackburn Rovers game on Tuesday night. Amarte, he is a player we'll just let go. He's never going to have a future at the club. I think Vestergaard's got a better chance of getting in the team over him. There we go, deadline day, 10 hours of deadline day to get through for the players to stay or not. It's really up to them if they want to leave anyway. Daniel Marti, Cleche Iheanacho is left for 12.5 million on deadline day. Didn't make a single appearance. The board, what do they think of it? It's a C from them. Good price. Tillemans has finally been given another offer, this time to join the MLS, the team that Harvey Barnes rejected. Can we get 47.5 million from the USA club? They still want to give 39. Will they give us 46? 40, they're willing to pay 40. 45. They don't want to agree 45 million, so it looks like at the moment Tillemans will be staying at least until January, even though there's still 8 hours to go. As Tillemans is sad probably, but it's still happy, you know. Daniel Marte, he has now left the club for Boca Juniors in Argentina. Good luck to Daniel and his future away from the club. An excellent deal, they say. That's completely fine. So Williams, a youngster, of course, he will go out on loan for potentially a year. I'm going to reject that for a year. Luke Thomas is not going anywhere, though. Luke Thomas will be staying the final 7 hours, probably, at Leicester City, as the players are all training still ahead of deadline day finishing. It's 5 hours still to go. It's really going as it's really good. Bragging rights. So Williams will potentially go out on loan. Matthew Williams is just not going to get a chance in the first team this season. So we go with 4 hours or 3 hours to go, and he'll travel for his medical today. And his medical has not been completed, and his deal has not been agreed yet. But the deal is surely set to be agreed, and it has been agreed. No, it's not. Harvey Barnes has been given an offer to join Sporting. Sporting, they could offer so much money for Madison, so can they offer us 42 million for Harvey Barnes? 30.5, sorry, I don't want that. 38.5 million. And they're fine with that. Looks like Harvey Barnes will be leaving on deadline day, pretty sadly. That's if they don't break down. But Williams has went out on loan for the season to show what he can do out on loan. Matthew Williams going to get the credit for the youngster. So if Harvey Barnes leaves, we're going to have to bring in somebody quickly. Hour to go. And looks like Harvey Barnes is not leaving unless it's right now. So guys, we just found out there, guys, Harvey Barnes has rejected. He doesn't want to go to Sporting at all. He's staying with the club for now. That is brilliant to see. One of our star players, as well, has decided to reject Sporting on deadline day. Okay, we'll go through it again, though. So Harvey Barnes will be taken off the transfer list for the time being. Tillemans is going, but his contract is up at the end of the season, so we'll decide in a couple of months. Madison will not be leaving right now. You'll love to see it, don't you, that Harvey Barnes has decided to reject that offer to leave the club. Tillemans has been given an offer just after deadline day. It's after deadline day. Liverpool can go away now because it's just after deadline day. If it was on deadline day, I would maybe consider it, but nope. They're both valuable to the club. Tillemans and Madison both happy now that they're staying with the club beyond this day. So ahead of this game, we've got a few players on international, including Johnny Evans, who is injured though. But there's a few players out on international duty. We don't have currently. We need to involve a couple of youth academy players. Like, have we got an actual goalkeeper or anything? No, we don't. Right, guys, we're going to go into free agents right now and sign a goalkeeper. That's what we're going to do. We're going to sign a free agent's goalkeeper. This Mexican keeper. We're going to have to bring him in as cover. He wants to be important to the club. That's completely fine. Free deal for the 26-year-old. I know it's after deadline day, but we need a goalkeeper. What's going on with our situation? And he's joined. He's joined the club. He's happy to be at Leicester City. The board is saying it's an excellent deal. What rating is he, this guy? Oh my goodness, 78. That is actual rating I like the look of. Well, a number of players out on international duty, it's pretty bad, but I mean, I'm sure we can deal with it. So Johnny Evans, obviously on international duty, we're going to give Vestergaard the opportunity to play. Fees is also out on international duty, so Harry Suter will have to play today. Danny Ward obviously hasn't made it. Avocat has made it, as he just signed on a free agent deal, but because we've got international players out on international duty, it's going to be quite difficult. That's it. The rest of the squad aren't on international duty or anything apart from James Maddison. But ahead of this game, we're going to make a couple of changes. So they're going to swap places for now. Lafille will drop to the bench as Garnacho will start again. But I will actually start Lafille there. And Wise, or whatever you call him, a young striker, he's going to be involved up front from the start in the Championship for a debut. The captain today, since Johnny Evans is out injured on international duty anyway, the captain will be... Going to get to Vestergaard, but Vestergaard has to show a bit of quality with it if he wants to be vice-captain for the time being. And that goalkeeper, we've always had to sign him after deadline day because we've got players out international. Here he is. I don't want to give him kit number 13. I'll put him as number 21. But there he is. He's ready to Mexico. He's the highest rated goalkeeper now we have in the team, but he won't always be the first team keeper, but he is delighted. He's making his debut since the international boys right into the international. Prediction in the chat, please, guys. I'm going to go 1-0. It's going to be harder without a couple of boys who are really crucial during the international. Johnny Evans is out with the Northern Ireland camp, but he is out injured, but he will be out with them still. Get his fitness going again. But here we go, Blackburn Rovers, two international boys away at an international. Doing pretty sad to see, but we are delighted. A new goalkeeper we got the day after deadline day because we needed it due to international boys. But we're really going to... we will struggle probably to... Bielsa is hoping his team will do alright. There is a young boy obviously involved up front. Vardy isn't international today, but Vardy does drop to the bench today, does Jamie Vardy, to get a wee rest out, does Jamie Vardy. There's a good chance to give the youngster an opportunity in the first team for the first time. Well, we've got a couple of players out on international duty. Johnny Evans is out on international duty, but is injured for the time being. So coming in is a civil, the new goalkeeper, Harry Suter, Vestergaard, Garnacho and Massillon up front. Few international boys out on international duty. It's going to be tough without our main choice goalkeeper, but Avogetta is pretty good. He's a free agent goalie. He's arrived on a deal for a 3-year deal. Can he prove himself wrong that he's good enough for Leicester City? I'm sure he can if he puts his mind to it. Well, Blackburn Rovers got rid of Brendan Diaz to Middlesbrough. What a transfer, poor transfer navigation. That is to let one of your best players go. Sam Gallagher's dangerous. Dominic Hamlin is in the Scotland national team and is a very capable player. He's not involved in this international break though. But hopefully we can put another performance up. Come on, Leicester City. It's going to be hard to have a couple of boys on international duty, including the talented man, James Maddison. Let's go. Here's Vestergaard. Him and Harry Suter play at the back for the first time in their first appearances of the season. Can they both prove me wrong that they're good enough? Ruben Loftus-Cheek to Alexander Garnacho on to James Justin. Good play. Good start from Leicester here. Free kick has been given. And a foul on Garnacho here. Batterin to take the free kick to Croatian. It's not a bad delivery, but it's a kind of poor one from himself. He knows he's playing over the international break because he's playing for Leicester City. Gallagher to Pieka and he goes for it. Abercorn dealt with on his debut playing in the Championship. He's saying that he's good enough for it, and he'll say his capability that he's got. Handball by Gallagher. No, it's a handball by that young striker. And that young striker concedes a penalty on his debut. He's sadly letting hit his hand. Gallagher versus Abercorn. And the goalkeeper just can't get down enough on his debut. His debu's been beaten on debut in Leicester City colours. And it's Gallagher who gives Blackburn Rovers the lead. It's going to be a lot harder with boys on an international duty during this time of period. The goalkeeper, lucky not to save on his debut. His debut is off to a poor start, but I mean, we're just got a grim and bound. We've got players on an international duty, and it's Sam Gallagher with his first, with his second of the season. Vestergaard to Garnacho. It's going to be a lot harder now. One down, and with a couple of weaker team players than normal. Ruben Loftus-Cheek on to Mishwa. He's desperate to do very well after conceding that earlier penalty. It's Alexander Garnacho on the finesse, but Kinslin got down well. He's the main Blackburn Rovers goalkeeper. He is him because of no international duty for him. Obviously our main two goalkeepers, Iverson's out on international duty, and so is Danny Ward. They'll be both watching on the telly, hoping to prove cheer on their teammates. that are involved this evening. And there's Alexander Garnacho. And knocked away by Blackburn Rovers. They are really testing us tonight. Here's Vestergaard. Gets it well clear for Maturin. Ruben Loftus-Cheek onto Harvey Barnes. Thank God Harvey Barnes is available tonight. Good save by the Blackburn Rovers keeper, but Harvey Barnes, thankfully he is available this evening during this international break. Harvey Barnes with a corner. Vestergaard's header! And Vestergaard with the header hits it off the bar. So close to the equaliser there for Leicester City. James Justin. He's got the pace at left back. So good ball in, but Pickering gets it away. Gallagher out to their right. Good block by Vestergaard, who's retired from his international duty. James Justin loses it. Oh, that's nasty from James Justin. Christensen back to Avalo. Gets it forward. Couldn't find that young man. Vestergaard. Ruben Loftus-Cheek. Onto Alexander Garnacho. Onto the young man. Good turn from him. But Alexander Garnacho, he's fouled though. It's just a yellow card for their captain. They're becoming really dirty here this evening. Harry Suter out wide to Alexander Garnacho. Not a bad delivery, but Hamlin gets it away. Lafee, well done. Well up in there. Christensen to Maturin. Back to Christensen. Good to see him involved today, thankfully. And it's going to be Christensen. He whips one in. Well, Blackburn Rovers keeper still yet to be beaten here at the King Power Stadium. Lost by James Justin. Nelson will want Defo better in the second half from his players. It's beaten Harry Suter, it's beat Vestergaard, but it's offside. Thankfully, and Harry Suter's over the free kick. Him and Vestergaard need to perform in the second half. James Justin keeps it in well there. And he finds Garnacho and he gets it returned to him. It is James Justin. What will he do? Will he find somebody? He finds almost Harvey Barnes at the back post. Well done by Harry Suter, it's cleared. And then it's half time, it's Leicester City 0, Blackburn Rovers 1, Blackburn Rovers lead against us at the break. It's a very hard international week. Jamie Vardy on at half time. Machina on loan from Liverpool will come on again for another appearance. He says he loves being on loan from Liverpool. Playing during the international break is tough, but he knows he's got to work for it and do what he can. Over the top, but James Justin well won. Alexander Garnacho, Vardy's ahead of him. It is on to Jamie Vardy. Vardy releases Alexander Garnacho here on the left. Harvey Barnes. The Vardy party. Looked over the top there, but Barnes will try and win that back. He does. Here's Ruben Loftus-Cheek. Maturin. Out to the right for Harvey Barnes. Down he goes, Ruben Loftus-Cheek brought him down. And Ruben Loftus-Cheek receives his yellow card. Obviously Ruben Loftus-Cheek on loan for the season from Chelsea. Trying to do well during the international break. Hasselin heads it well clear for Vardy. And here comes Jamie Vardy. It's lost by Jamie Vardy though. Done Harry Suter well in there. Stefan Vestergaard on loan from Liverpool. Finds Harvey Barnes here. Harvey Barnes for Jamie Vardy. It's Jamie Vardy. Maturin for Barnes. Back to Vardy. And Stefan Bissell is there. And Leicester level after 59 minutes. They go on international break. We'll never fail me after this team talk about what he does. A business on the man on loan from Liverpool. He was in the middle. Vardy found it very well. He chucked it past the goalkeeper for a 1-1. The goal has been awarded. The official say he was onside. In my opinion, he was onside, but Bielsa knows what he's all about. He knows he's found a young man to join on loan from Liverpool and show a bit of quality. Stephen with his first goal for the club since joining on loan from Liverpool. Has he really become a youngster that's really trying to get into a squad that's fighting to well get into the Premier League? Forward. Well done, boys. Well done for the lads. Second half have been bright. Going forward. Defensively, very good too. Here's Alexander Garnacho. Look for Harvey Barnes on the other side of the pitch. Couldn't find him though. Harry Suter, well done Harry Suter. Well in there on his first appearance of the season for Harry Suter at the back. Well done Harry Suter, well in there. Battering. Making a run is Jamie Vardy. And here is the old boy. It is going to be Jamie Vardy. It's Jamie Vardy. It's Jamie Vardy. Just wide of the target from Jamie Vardy. But Jamie Vardy knows he's come off the bench during this international break because he has retired from international football. Tillemans on. And passing Daka as well. Passing Daka knows he's a championship player for now. And showing the quality is what he needs to do. But Daka is desperate to do well. Forward. Although by Stephen, he's been excellent since coming on as a substitute in this second half. Batter in. Look forward for Jamie Vardy. Looking not to find him there. Ryan Hedges, good turn. Well done, Harry Suter, well in. Stefan Basuna. Daka. On to Jamie Vardy. Batter in is there. Well in there, Stefan. Jamie Vardy. On Tillemans is alongside him and finds Batterin. Great effort! And Leicester turn to another 3 point potential as Batterin scores yet another championship goal. The 19-year-old knows he's from Croatia, knows he's playing in the championship. Trying to help out Leicester as much as he can. It's good for these Leicester City players who certainly never give up during international break. And Batterin is happy that he's found the back of the net against Blackburn Rovers. Great goal by the young 19-year-old Croatian international. He's a Croatian under-21 star, but knows he's playing for Leicester City and helping them out in the championship during a very hard international break. Tillemans to Batterin already. Leicester shown the quality they should have definitely done in the first half. Good stuff, Tillemans. Here's Alexander Garnacho, pass one. He's got to pass that one. Down he goes, Garnacho. He's not complaining though. Tillemans. Oh, Tillemans. Right down the right Hedges. Just a yellow card for Yuri Tillemans. Just getting himself an assist a few moments ago. Kind of taking one for the team there, is Yuri Tillemans. Avon Ford. Tillemans, well done. Stephanie's been excellent since coming on, the man on loan from Liverpool. Barty Party. And Daka cuts inside one. And another. Oh, Christensen. Gonna come up over. Good defending by Jamie Vardy. Well done, Christensen. On to Jamie Vardy. Batterin. Was fouled. Free kick, Leicester. No, it's a free kick against them. Blackburn Rovers fan, Leicester City fan say full time. Time is still not up though. It's away by Vestergaard. Lost by Stefan there. Vestergaard comes across. Oh no, it's a penalty against the captain. It must have hit his hands on the way he went tackle in, but he must be getting punished for the... Oh, he did handball it against the goalkeeper. It's Gallagher. And he belts it home for a point. Blackburn Rovers have stole a point from Leicester today. Leicester finally slip up under Milsa. At home as well. But Leicester know, considering penalties, isn't their game. The goalkeeper did go the wrong way this time. He flew himself out of the way. That's a good penalty going around. Maybe also be sad to see him drop points today of all days against Blackburn Rovers, and it's Gallagher right into stoppage time. That's full time. It finishes Leicester City 2, Blackburn Rovers 2. A thrilling contest, but a bad performance in the end from Leicester. They were dominant as usual, but they just couldn't hold on to this time. So they have dropped points finally. Leeds have also lost at Rotherham, so that's a good sign. Piazza drops points for the drops to a draw for the first time this season. We won't get carried away. Just have to take it on the chin like any other club would do if they drew. So 3 points for still at the top, but that could have been extended. But Leicester finally dropped points under Bielsa, trying to desperately find the winning formulas again. Leeds is going to be a very tough task, especially when you're on the back of a draw. Vestergaard chin up to him though. So their boys are back from international today. Danny Ward will be back in goal, thankfully. He has made it. Fees is available. Harry Sutter drops out. That new goalkeeper will be back up today. Vestergaard remains in as Johnny Evans remains out with injury. James Maddison, he has made it back from his international call-up. Well done to him for returning from international duty, thankfully. But James Maddison, will he start today? Yes, he will start today as Bundra drops backwards. Jamie Vardy will lead the line. It's going to be a very hard game here against Leeds after dropping points last time out. Where are Leeds in the table? That is the question. They're down in 5th in a playoff, trying to get into playoff, and they are in the playoffs. We need to perform well today. Here we go, Barry's prediction chat, guys. I'm going to go 1-1. I don't think we'll win today. I think we'll still take top by at least a point. But here we go. Both teams relegated into the Championship. Leicester know they've got the chance to retain their lead at the top of the Championship table. The ball has been collected. Shout out to Leicester 3, big Leeds fan on TikTok and Twitch. Well, Leeds obviously they are trying to get themselves together. The Premier League are down in 5th in the Championship so far. A very strong team looking good. Under Sam Allardyce. Good to lose the line and Sam midfield 5 for that though. Will they cause any bother to Leicester City? Now Leicester finally dropped points against Blackburn Rovers and been beaten by 2 draw to international break. Danny Ward just back in goal. Feeds comes back in. James Maddison and Jimmy Vardy both come in. So Maddison's also back from international today. Johnny Evans remains out of injury. There's Johnny Evans, so that's pretty sad to see him drop, missing out as well. But it's really hard. We've got to tackle Leeds United today. It's another massive game. Looking to continue to run.
We can't hear you.
Tile, let me know. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Tyler, do this. Can you hear me? Garnacho to Vardy party. It's Alexander Garnacho. That's right. Garnacho looked for a ball in. Wober blocked. Well, Tyler, do you want to play co-op or something soon? I don't mind playing co-op if you want. It's like 2 o'clock. Manchester United have signed Sergio Busquets. What a signing that is. And down goes Guto from Vestergaard's challenge. That was pretty nasty from the Danish and from a former Danish international. And the referee calls over the captain. Oh, it's a red card! Yeah, that's fine, Tyler. I'll play with you after this game ends. We're going to have an episode anyway. But Vestergaard is down the tunnel. And he has been shown a red card. The captain is suspended now. That's a really bad challenge. A challenge he didn't need to make. Maddison will play in midfield with Ruben Loftus-Cheek. And we're going to bring on that young man on loan from Liverpool at centre-back. That young man on loan from Liverpool is really loving his career with us. There's Stefan Bazuna, the Spanish man, really happy to play at centre-back and getting another championship appearance. But Vestergaard is off down to 10 men for pretty much the whole second half. McKenzie into the middle, way by Stefan already. Tyler will be happy I've got Stefan on loan from Liverpool for the season. Here's Christensen for the 10 men. Leicester never stopped believing, even with 10 men. Oh, Christensen wanted it returned to him. Far from Leeds. Leeds gets it away. Barnes onto Christensen. James Maddison, look for a through ball there. Unlucky James. Maddison. Here come Leeds. And Fees went in nastily again. And just a yellow card, thankful for the Belgian. But that could have been our centre-back sent off today. Oh, it's a penalty as well. It's McKenzie against Danny Ward, and Danny Ward returns from the international break and saves a penalty on his return from the international call-up. He got with Wales, and he's delighted he's a championship player. What a save from the goalkeeper to keep the 10 men in it. Well done, Garnacho, well blocked. Who is going to go on the line for us? Garnacho will try. It's lofted in. Oh, Danny Ward! Well, Danny Ward is keeping the scoreline. No, returning from Wales duty is good, but good returning for Leicester duty. Great header, Danny Ward had to divert it out again. Leeds putting on the pressure against the 10 men. Anyway by James Justin. Here's Adams. Leicester need to get it successful, clearly do, through Christensen. Here's Alexander Garnacho. What will he do? He almost found Jamie Vardy. Stuart Dallas. Blocked by Leicester again. Here's Alexander Garnacho. Does he have the pace to beat Boomer? He doesn't, actually. Well, Paston Dak will come on for Jamie Vardy shortly. Lafille will come on in midfield. And Luke Thomas will come on at the back. It's incredible. It's still 0-0. Oh, 2 points dropped from Leicester, so be a point clear. Thankfully, this is the lunchtime kickoff. Mr. McKennie. Here come Leeds again, and Danny Ward! Danny Ward had to get off his line again. Danny Ward keeping the score at 0-0. He's the captain now, Danny Ward. Sesselton into the middle, headed away by Luke Thomas. Leeds are piling the pressure on against the 10 men. And here they come, and Leeds might have just won it in the 50 minutes to go. There's still 15 to go, but Leeds have led finally against the 10 men. They knew that Leicester would get a red card for a bad incident. And it's Christensen, their right back. Really, how the hell has it been punished from Leicester? Bielsa's heading for a first defeat in charge of Leicester City here today. After the draw midweek, he knew the team were under a little bit of pressure going into this. Alexander Garnacho. He's off for Leafy. And here's James Justin. He couldn't find nobody. Perfectly up model for Liverpool, and Leeds have ended Leicester's unbeaten start to the season. Leeds up for the title race, of course. May also be disappointed in this team. First half dominance to crumbling in the man sets off and not doing much in the second half. May also not be happy with his players today. They really all kind of disappointed him a bit at times. But Leeds have secured all 3 points. Potentially. Lost by Garnacho. Four minutes of stoppage time left. Feed to Garnacho. He's cut inside really well here. And Mielsa gets his shot away. Late corner for Leicester City though. Barnes. Madison back to Harvey Barnes. Look for Luke Thomas. Fees on the edge of the area. It's James Justin on the effort though. That's full time. Leeds United 2, Leicester City 0. Mielsa loses for the first time this season. Mielsa must be very annoyed at his players right now. There's Mielsa.
Time for a couple of questions.
From away for sure. It could last forever, of course it couldn't. Look, you can't win every week, and you can't depend on it. But now Southampton are level on points with Leicester. Only Leicester ahead on goal difference. Oh, this is going to be a very hard, long season in the Championship for Leicester today. Southampton up next as well. But guys, that is going to be it for this episode. Hope you guys have really had enjoyment today. See you.